the precedent with being crap at puzzles.
I wasn't talking about you.
I reversed the position of the sun.
What?
Okay. I reversed the direction of the sun in Broken Sword.
That was the magnets.
We spent 20 minutes on that puzzle.
How do they work?
That we had solved, but because I tinkered with it for no reason,
you messed it up.
There's a button you can press in the previous room that just reverses the flow. Doesn't tell you that it does that, or that was the wrong thing to do.
It's also completely superfluous. It only exists to break that puzzle.
Well, no, you need to turn it the other way to solve another bit of the puzzle.
I don't remember that bit.
Go back and check, because it is.
Okay.
You got to have it going one way to remove one bit of rock, and then you have to turn it the other way to do another thing.
Do you turn the device or do you push the button? Because I pushed the button.
Yeah, you push the button.
Okay.
Stop.
Video games.
I am absolutely certain that was the case.
Okay. I believe
If I'm not big thing on screen, Simon is dumb.
You'll be putting that on screen when we get to this puzzle. See, the problem with me...
Just cut to footage of me resolving the Broken Sword puzzle.
Yeah, just cut to that. Go watch that instead. The problem is, as you may well be aware of, I have some issues with spatial awareness and having directions and stuff like that.
I just realised what really bothers me
yeah.
about those the flippy panel things.
Yes.
Don't interrupt myself.
There is no reason for them to launch you forwards.
No, but shut
they
up,
should
though.
launch you backwards.
Shut
They
up,
really
though.
should.
It's magic. Yeah, when it comes to, rotate the thing to get through here and now it'll be in this position, brain can't do. And my dad is the same, so I explicitly blame him. Plus, I'm terrible with directions.
What else at school? Because we talked about this a lot in the last session, and we got really deep, and I kind of like that.
What?
We talked about like religious philosophy at the end of the last session. Yeah. Sorry, was that a Wilhelm scream? I hope it wasn't, but I kind of hope it was.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the home screen. It just sounds bad.
Well, it's kind of the
It does.
joke.
That's why I like it.
That is the joke.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
listen to
when
me-
it turns
sound
up in
effect.
serious things.
Listen to me complaining about the stock pot noise,
Yeah.
but loving the Wilhelm scream.
Does anyone use it seriously?
I've heard it in like serious scenes.
Most Marvel movies use it, if you can count them as serious.
They are not.
Or again, they are serious movies.
They are not.
Are they trying, Bing?
Well, maybe some of them. Whoa. Oh, I bet that's back where I came from. Remember what I was just saying?
Simon answers the
your
direction.
Proof. Will this go back down again? No.
I don't know. All I can think of that uses it is I think Silent Hill 4 uses it.
What?
What?
Not to that, just to
Okay.
not doing what I wanted. The Haka Prince.
I think Silent Hill 4 it uses a
God
stock
damn it.
scream, so if it's not the Wilhelm scream, it's the other one. Otherwise, no, I don't know.
There's the female version of the Wilhelm scream.
I know, yes, I know that very one.
Yeah.
I want to go listen to Love Song now, even though that's not in Silent Hill
Yeah,
4.
you know it. Let it be known.
It's good.
Anger is happening. There we go.
Do you know what nobody talks about? You know that metallic sort of sound that every metal device makes in everything?
Yes.
You mean like the crank in
Nobody
Resident Evil?
mentions that sound effect. That's your hard-working one. Everyone's
I
all
think
about the
Pat does.
Wilhelm scream.
Yeah, he talks about that crank dead. Talks about that crank sound in RE2 non-stop. Whenever it turns up in anything, he's like, "Oh, there's the crank sound." It's like squeaky sound.
Squealucal.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Narik Rotut Hananga.
Well done.
Squealucal? What's squealucal?
Don't know what you're talking about.
Red Dwarf season.
Red Dwarf season 7.
Oh,
One of the
that'd be why.
One of the worst
worst.
episodes of the worst season.
The worst season, yeah.
Kachansky is in basically the broom closet quarters.
Yeah, and it happens to have a squeaky pipe.
And there's a notebook that someone, presumably her...
No, she's been writing a notebook of all of the different noises that the pipe makes and the order it makes them in.
Oh, yeah, that rings a bell.
It's
Yeah.
Narik Ratut Hanunga.
Yes, yeah.
And then it makes a different sound and she gets really annoyed with
They
it.
go, Squillucle? What's Squillucle? That's not right!
That's one of those weird episodes where it's like, this is really sad and dark, technically. I mean, yeah, we're in the best timeline, but still.
But yeah, it's like, to be honest, that whole response does just remind me of the time one of my flatmates was slightly the worse for wear, by his own volition. And, well, I realised he'd lost the ability to remember the start of the conversation that happened 5 minutes ago.
Okay.
So, you know, I just started saying the same things to him in order to see if he'd notice. And he didn't. Until I changed the order. At which point he was aware that something was wrong. Something's wrong, but he couldn't put his finger on what.
Oh, it's like there's that...
Which, it was a lot of fun, and then I was worried that I'd broken his brain, and I regretted it greatly. I apologised heavily.
There's a story on Reddit, and it's rather profound, I think. See, that's what should happen when you hit that launch pad. That's the direction it should throw you in.
Yeah.
But no, story goes is this guy, I think he was in a fight or something like that, and he lost consciousness for what to him seemed to be 10 years.
Whoa.
My goodness.
He met a woman, fell in love, had children, and the thing that basically snapped him out of that was the bedside lamp was a JPEG, effectively. You know, like old time, like Doom, it always faces you. That's what this lamp was doing. And he just sat and stared at this lamp that was wrong for days until that's what woke him up.
Wow, that's crazy.
That sounds like one of the few good copypasta, kind of like creepypasta.
Yeah.
Like that sounds like a good creepypasta.
That sounds a lot like the film Ghost Stories, which
Admittedly, I am
everyone should
cutting it
watch.
right down. This guy tells it really well.
I may have
But
just
like,
spoiled that film for everyone.
Reminds me of Vanilla Sky.
Forget what I said.
I once got... Was Vanilla Sky the one that was all pop culture in every shot?
I don't know. All I can remember is tech support.
Is that Tom Cruise film?
Yes.
Which my dad was telling me about that. I said it's like really confusing.
It's a bit weird. It's hard to tell what's going on because
It might be the one I'm thinking of then.
Where go now?
Because there's a movie I'm thinking of where it's like the plot twist is it was all a dream, effectively. Remember that album cover you liked? And it shows like an album cover by The Doors that was in the background of this one shot. And like loads of shots in this movie are DVD covers or movie posters or...
I do remember there was the whole thing of there are things which are in the world that he has specifically put there as mnemonics.
Like Jacob's Ladder.
I suppose.
There's quite a few films that have that twist.
Yeah.
Though. I don't know what to
So this is... Yeah.
I'm dead.
Oh.
This is going to take a few attempts because I can't see where to go there.
Is this the puzzle?
No.
You beat me
Is
to
this
it.
even the puzzle?
This is me not seeing where to go there, and because my health is draining, I just die while trying to find the way out.
Well, Simon's getting a drink.
I might be getting a drink. It is my third of the night.
Do you have any spare drink for little
old designated driver?
little old designated driver who
Oh, Des.
keeps
Yeah.
dying on the same...
I love Des.
Desert.
Do you remember him who used to host the
Clank.
TV shows?
Clink.
I do like strangling this one guy though.
So it's out
Take
of
that
context.
out of context.
I've got a Coke Zero.
And
or
no one
no.
swore.
Oh, that's fine. I'll take it. Thank you.
A good
Now we
unsweary time was had by all.
We have on
Said
recording-
everyone who never played Deadly Premonition.
We have on recording me saying I love strangling that one guy, quickly followed by Simon sounding like he's just fallen over and dropped his bottle. He was never heard from again.
He's gonna put that in isolation.
What?
Alien isolation.
I was kind of proud of that pun as well.
What were we talking about? Drinks.
There is no
Yeah!
number
Do you
floor.
remember, all the time in the 90s, there was this kids presenter who went by the name of Des, because it was one of the first presenting jobs that Fern Cotton ever had, of all people.
No.
So the Saturday morning cartoon run, right? There was...
Wow, that's cloudy.
You know they do the the continuity between each cartoon or show
Yes.
or whatever? That was presented by Des and Fern.
I remember Fern.
Yeah, Des acted like he owned that show and went on to not do much. And then Fern Cotton, though, she's in everything.
She has a
I remember
Sunday.
Reggie. That was Reggie Yates. He was with Fern, wasn't he? Like, I remember them.
Wasn't he on the BBC?
Yeah. What was...
ITV. This was Dig It. That's what it was called.
Dig It. I
Fern
remember
Cotton
Dig
was
It.
on Dig It?
I'm fairly sure Fern Cotton hosted Dig It.
Wasn't that Nickelodeon?
It may have been acquired by Nickelodeon.
Yeah, I know Dig It was on ITV.
I remember watching it on ITV.
What was the one on Nickelodeon then? Where they just... Because I remember watching that and then it'd be like, here's Hey Arnold or whatever. And it'd be the two kids.
Yeah, alright, yeah, no. Yeah, Fern Cotton was on Dig It.
Because it's one of those things.
Paul,
That,
Paul Des Ballard.
yeah, because it's funny because in hindsight he was like, all right, I own this show. It's my show, and I'm Des.
He appeared as a one-off Daz washing powder advert with his sister.
Yeah. It kind of rings a bell.
And then, yeah, he didn't do much, and it was all about
he's-
Fern Cotton.
He's played Smee in
Oh
the
my
stage
God.
production of Peter Pan.
Why would you do that? Oh. Tried to hit the thing and he just jumped off the wall like a tool.
Yeah, no, it just literally... He starred as Smee in 2001. He left Dig It in 2002.
2002, really?
Yeah.
I remember it being a lot earlier than that.
Okay, here we are
Okay,
again.
here we go again.
Here we are. What go, what do, where,
So.
who, when,
No, Reggie
how.
was in Grange Hill.
This awning has opened.
Yes.
So is the awning directly ahead of you.
Oh, did that open as well?
Yes. Can you get to that awning?
Was that not there
The
before?
one, yeah, that one there, next to you.
I've just remembered Smile. That was dumb.
Oh yeah, no, this is...
Oh yeah, because this is
What
the
the
jump
hell?
that didn't jump.
Yeah, no, this was... I totally got here before. But died here.
What was Smile?
Smile was like the one in 2004.
Ah,
And
I
there
see
was
a
like
picture of Des.
there was a bear called there was a guy called Barney, and he had a bear, and the bear had a name, and it was called Nev. The bear was called Nev. It was a little purple bear.
didn't Nev went on to do something?
Nev
right?
went on to have his own spin-off TV show
Yeah.
that also starred Barney.
Can I see a picture of Daz?
But he went on to be a Blue
Des.
Peter presenter. I can't find you one.
Oh wow, there's no
His
fucking
article
copy.
doesn't have one. Hang on, dig it.
Come on, play the game.
Well, I spilled coke on myself.
Apparently,
Oh.
apparently like that.
He looks like a criminal.
He does. I assume that's a recent
He's
photo.
really angry.
Let's see if I can find one from way back then.
Oh, it feels bad on my shorts.
Oh, it's her that went off to do Songs of Praise.
What?
What was the Nickelodeon thing? This is gonna drag me up the wall.
Dig it, wasn't it?
But that's what we're talking about where you said it was ITV.
Yeah, but didn't it get bought or something?
I don't know.
I never had Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network. I was the least popular kid in school.
Oh, I wouldn't have talked to you
So-
in school. I would have
There was
kicked you.
there was one kid at my school that had Sky. No one at my schools had any kind of
I
sky or anything.
I remember you mentioning this because he was like, "There's this sponge and he's square. It's hilarious."
Yeah.
So we got Sky, and I was constantly bragging about Pokemon.
Yeah, no.
Pokemon was on there.
In my school, you had.
What year was that?
It was when I was like 5, so mid-90s.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
because I remember when I was like 6 or 7. Well, I remember when it was on ITV.
I want to say the game came out.
No, I'm saying it
5
was
or
on.
6,
I'm saying it was
and
on
it was
Sky.
advertised around the same time.
The thing is, I remember it being on TV, on ITV, and it being huge at my school.
Yeah, it was on
And
SMTV.
then I moved here in early 2000, and no one knew about it. Like, it was not a show that anyone at my school watched.
Well, again, when did SMTV Live stop? Because they were just insane
Yeah.
for Pokemon.
Yeah.
They had their own outfits and personas. They did
Pokemon
their own
battles.
Pokemon rap battles.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Well, no, they're the Pokemon rap and the Pokemon battles. Two separate things. And the guests had to avoid saying the words "hit it." It's like, oh no, Deck's choking. You've got to do something to his back to clear his throat.
Choking on
But
my
what do you
cocaine.
do? You've got to hit it. Hit it. And the music starts, and away they go.
The only bit I remember for that, for some reason, is they made Gary Oak into a total nerd. And played Gary.
Made him
Well,
into
that
a
was because
total
of Gareth
nerd.
Gates, wasn't it?
Probably yes.
Because didn't
Well, no,
Gareth Gates had a stutter?
He did, but Gary Oak will turn up and steal your girlfriend. Have
Yeah.
you seen him in the show?
Yeah, but they need things to make fun of him.
So yeah, they just turned him into a nerd.
You're right, I guess he wasn't the nerd. I guess he was a cool guy.
He won 9 of the 8 badges in the Kanto region.
Bet he cheated.
Probably.
Bet he used a gun.
Did he win that? That you win the
Yeah.
quiz, and if you win the quiz, you get all the badges.
Yeah.
And it's a Jigglypuff viewed from above.
Probably because Gary Oak's better than you.
Yeah.
That was his whole thing.
I forget how to stop them from spawning.
Do you have to go and get the thing from the thing?
Oh, it's an ambulance.
Ambulance, I cannot do. I have no health and no sand. There was 2 guys and they're really angry and they hit me with swords.
I was in a store the other day and it was in that weird bit of England where everything's kinda in Welsh but not really as well as English. But the English one is first, not the other way around.
Okay.
And I'm thinking, gosh, do I need to grab Simon so I can label these boxes properly, or is that just going to be pointless and showing off?
Oh, what was that? Truthfully.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because they're like, okay, why are these cupboards empty? Well, in case we need to put something in them. You do need to put something in these cupboards. That's why they're here. Yeah, but we might need to put something in them later on. Dope, surprise, now this is where all your non-merch lives. Here's all your stickers, all your bags, all your tickets, all your receipt rolls. Labelled up in beautiful handwriting. Deal with that.
Someone is alive.
And then they're gonna we got a load of stuff. We got to put them somewhere right now. We have these empty cupboards. Oh.
Yeah, well, they should have said that's there for the emergency socks. I don't know.
Unless there's like some Sons of Anarchy stuff going on there. We need to keep them free for like club business.
You have collected 10 sound credits.
Thank you.
You have gained
That was
a
extremely,
new sand tank.
extremely sketchy fight.
See, now
Where
I'm
are they?
Now I'm... What?
Keeps telling you you've gained new sand tanks.
They're right there.
But they're all there.
But they're right there.
Haven't they always been there?
No. There's less of them.
I thought that was always a ring of 6, I'll be honest with you.
Maybe it was
Yeah,
then.
it has always been a ring of 6.
No, it's always been a ring of 6, but I've not always filled them all in.
Yeah, I just assumed that every time I looked at it,
You were just in the middle of using sand.
Don't assume makes a nice.
Is
Don't
that
presume.
That
makes a
moment.
prez.
That moment when your brain checks out before you finish a sentence.
Oh, I'm dropping stuff. Hi.
Hiya.
Hiya, Treacle.
You're alright.
Why does Connor only say that to us? I've never heard Connor say that except to us.
I say to Connor a lot. So my old manager at Curry's He was like this huge, tough guy. He used to say to me all the time, like, "Good morning, treacle," and he was Cockney as well. He was like, "Hello, my little honey badger."
Oh no, that's what I was gonna say.
Okay, here we go.
Right, I was half like when you're just waking up and your brain is like half dreaming but you're awake. So I got to remembering a time when up in Scotland I found the BBC Alba channel, and they were playing the cartoon series Wolverine and the X-Men.
What is the BBC Alba channel?
Al, I was about to explain.
Okay.
It is the basically it's like BBC Wales but in Scotland.
Okay.
It's the Gaelic language BBC channel.
Oh god.
Oh god. Oh no.
Mother of Christ.
Oh, it's amazing.
Fumbling my way through this.
Vera West.
No! Rewind.
I can't. I'm glitched. I'm dead.
Oh, you were doing so well.
I couldn't rewind. Oh god, where is that going to put me?
It's like Stephen
Before the
Wilson
fight.
on.
Oh please no. Barely scraped through that fight.
Anyway.
Smooth jazz, you
Oh
say.
come on! Oh god!
It's one of my favourite dumb little jokes
Editing.
in Bob's Burgers.
Maybe.
Someone's just like, "Hey, check this out," and then just has a coughing fit, and that's just the scene. I'm like,
Have fun with
Actually, don't
good.
edit it, because I'll do it better.
Okay.
If I do it worse, edit it.
Okay.
If Simon starts coughing again. Go on,
I don't know what happened there. That was odd. Anyway, so BBC Alba, Gaelic,
BBC Alba.
Gaelic language, Scottish TV channel,
Alien Land.
and they were showing, Wolverine and the X-Men in Gaelic. So there's like 3 voice actors, and everyone is the same. But he's still, as I remember it, called Wolverine. And that got me to thinking, I don't think Gaelic has a word for Wolverine.
Okay.
Like, this is my half-asleep brain thinking. They should have just gone with Angry Badger. Which is basically a Wolverine.
Yeah.
But, so basically, that actually woke me up, was just the thought of Angry Badger and the X-Men.
What shall we do, Angry Badger? I'm just a loner. Canada.
It's that or Big Weasel. And like
That's even
that's the 2 ways I would try and translate Wolverine.
We did this when we had the Russian kids staying with us.
Yeah.
We took them to the aquarium as part of the big tour for all the Russian kids who were in England. And the guy's doing the talk and he comes to the topic of the shark. And the translator stops and is like, Belarus, landlocked, there is no water. Hell is a shark.
How old is the kid?
I've seen cats.
Well, the kids were like my age, so like 9, 10-ish.
I'm sure we heard of a shark.
The translator was an English teacher.
You know, like we don't have elephants, but we've heard of an elephant.
But no, she said she had to translate it as big, great fish with lots of teeth. Because, yeah, what do you want?
I just feel it seems like you would have heard of it, you know.
Let's ask name redacted translate, assuming it has a function of translating into Belarusian.
Bing translate.
It has Belarusian. Wait, hang on, that's Belarusian into English. Let's swap that.
Bella or Talia.
Shark.
You have to censor
Akula. Akula.
I ain't
apparently.
censoring that. I like to eat there.
I kind of don't anymore. You know when you get let down by one of them and then you
Yes.
don't go back for like
Right.
2 years.
The last time we went to this place, we had a big £50 voucher, right? Mum's promotion at work or something like that. They gave it to the wrong table, who just took it and ran.
Oh,
So they're like, yeah, we'll have that 50 quid off our meal, thank you very much. Bye. And that was the last they saw them. So we're sitting there for 10-15 minutes, and then they bring us the full check, and we're like,
oh my god.
see, I don't know about that there.
Why aren't you climbing up and running
Because
over?
there's bus, so... I thought you could do it
Did
that
you
way.
survive that?
Yeah,
I thought you got smooshed against the wall.
I did, but I'm fine.
He's fine.
I'm the Prince of Persia, Mama Licker.
Just Tom and Jerry style, pop back up again. He's okay.
I don't think I've ever gone through that smoothly. I think it's always been a warrior within situation of getting murdered by everything and then somehow come out the other side.